Hey, Putty. Hey, Putty. Good dog. Good dog. Oh, yeah. Man, that's the highest miles on one I've seen. Oh, that a delete kit. Put that back. That's new. Was there somebody in there? Because they just bailed out. There we go. It's closed. It's got a new shock. Everything else is shot. Put that right there. Mark it right there at the wrist. Go out on a limb here and say this might be the first wash this whole rig's had in like a decade. Not saying they didn't treat it good, but a work truck just gets worked. Got to turn it, but man, it's already looking quite good. Wow. There. Turn around and get all the manure out the back of the truck. Well, first thing I'm gonna start working on the old cow truck here. So we gotta get this door handle operational. I don't know if something's broken or just disconnected. So before I spend the 15 bucks, let's get her opened up. Got my free Harbor Freight hoopty gun here. We got one more up there. Let's see if she's broken. Did you fix it? Almost. That's how moist she was in there. She was growing wildlife. We got some greenery. Now we gotta see. Yeah, nasties. Get the window up out of the way, that would help. Yep, just as I thought. A little clippy doodad missing. What'd you get run over by?
Freight train.
Freight train. He looked okay for a freight train. I didn't have the correct clip. That one's actually for the passenger door, making it opposite. But, you know, sweet talked it into going on there and we're in business. Woo boy. Item number 1 off the list. Item number 2, this one needs to stay closed. Oh my God, we got a thing right now for that. There's just no way we're gonna deal with that on a daily basis. There's just, oh gosh. Sounds like Adam's family basement door or something. Nope. Found out the other day that the front one doesn't even have a little thing left the chat. Big time. Where's she at? No idea. Flip that bad boy back up. Get my installer involved. Yep, perfect. Cut a little drip hole in there. They had the window down for months so they could actually get in the truck because they would use the inside handle remedy. Might be the first time. Oh yeah. need to get some of that moisture out of the old grill. Tell Boone to give it to you. Was that dust? Oh, it's coming off the hose. I was like, there's no way this thing got dust. This is something that I always do, and I feel like a lot of people when they're, you know, working on a rig like this, I'll just kind of add their pedal. It's amazing. Oh, look at that. D-shell. Check this out. On the window sticker. That is, love finding that kind of stuff right there. The carpet is black again, not brown. And look at the dang, oh, that's nasty. Look at all the putty dog hair. Holy jeez. That's insane. Couldn't even see that there before. Boone, you see what your kind does to the carpet? Son of a gun. Bolts of lightning, pouring rain, crescent moon has taken itself far away to lay down. One more lazy dream. I can't sleep. They used to cut. You and me, we was thicker than blood, but the sky grew dark and got inside of me. I still hear the words you told me. They ain't gonna be so lonely when I'm gone. But it isn't true. I was just as lonely with you. And I guess I always will be. Someday soon I am gonna go back behind the clouds to see the big light show in the sky. You know, I've been there in my dream. You there, right by my side. We were ghosts with arms open wide, but we floated away. A strange distant sea. Well, heaven blew the silver moon, made the ocean sing. I thought that I would feel brand new, but trouble's on the way. I know that there's a solitary life that's filled with peace, or sometimes a man just needs a wife. Break my heart, break my bones. You still hang around wherever I may roam. Yeah, you got behind my eye. It's more than I can take. But I won't fight, I can't pretend. Alrighty folks, this truck is already sold technically to a important client, and I want to make this thing look spiffy. Saw that I did the underside, front end work, test drove it, she's back in action, but it needs some fresh paint. Now, I've always wanted to do one of these for the longest time with scuff and spray. So we're gonna try it out. I got extra paint for it. We just took her down to primer and Areas like the doors were actually in perfect condition except for the major amount of rocks hit down there, so I'm gonna clean those dings up. The truck has dents, but not that many. But the main thing was this clear coat that was just left the scene. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the day cleaning this up. Saturday now, roll it outside, clean it off, pressure wash around, because we got stuff all over in here. I gotta get all these nooks and crannies. And then back in here and stuff like this, we gotta get that cleaned up. We don't want any stuff getting out and about when we're spraying. Same thing within the bed. That'll more than likely get rhino lined. But I'll see you guys tomorrow when we're spraying the truck. Fingers crossed. It is the next day. The truck is painted, and we had about 1.5 gallons worth of emerald green left over from a project a couple years back. I wanted to use it up, didn't think we were going to use it all. We used it all. Let me show you guys the outcome. Pretty excited. Oh, gotta let that cure for a little bit more. It's no longer tacky, it's starting to harden. We got lucky that happened to have a full gallon worth of reducer that's supposed to be with that paint. We were running off a small one at first. It scared us. But we are, oh, you guys can tell. How you doing? That's pretty good. You can see me through it. First time I've ever sprayed color. Can't wait to see how it looks. Well, here's a glimpse of the truck before I start reassembly on the old rig. That paint came out awesome. Ended up 6 coats trying to cover up anything that was underneath it since it was just a scratch and spray. Took it down to the old primer and tried my best to get some of the paint chips out of it. Massage those out. But I got a bumper. Buddies over at Black Patch Performance got me a Trail FX bumper to go on the front. I got headlights off my 04. I replaced it with some new birds. Got some NOS door cards right here that are in perfect condition. The ones that came out of this truck are pretty haggard. And just TLC, transmission, front axle, rear axle service. This thing will be good to go. Boys, I'll tell you what, I am so stoked on how this came out. We used up all the leftover paint we had from the 94 Dodge that we did. And I had 1.5 gallons, and I didn't think we were going to use but 1 gallon. But at one point, we're like, well, we could use more. So we just laid her on thick and used it all up. And there's a couple spots that are a little light. You can kind of see a little through it, but we're good. There, how we looking? Leave the cow rubbers on there. That's for her protection. Need to get the factory fogs, but they were both broken, so I need to order some new bad boys for that. Slap those in next. Threw me for a loop because it's set up. It's got an extra bracket so you can put your tow hooks right there. This truck didn't have tow hooks, so I was like, what do I do with this bracket? Figured it out though. Don't worry about it. Still got room to put the Cummins badge in the factory early 04 third gen location. This is an 05 truck. My favorite year. Oh, this is my first one I've ever actually owned. Next step, we need to put some tape here, scuff this, rhino line, and then we got big spray to go in the bed. But check her out. This mirror is cracked, so went ahead and replaced both of them. I had that in inventory. I'm not going to use third gen stuff probably ever again. Need to order a new one of these bad boys. I mean, I'll put 4th gen mirrors on anything from here on out. Door cards. These are NOS. Need to get a little dust off of them, but those are 52,000 mile door cards. Low mile. This truck is transformed. But all right, let's go ahead and start working on something else. Well, the weather's warm. Truck's almost there. It should full service. Trans, engine, fuel, differentials, all that. And the air conditioner wasn't working. It's out of charge. Older trucks, you can have a slow leak over time. Some you got to charge every couple years, some once a year. But if you stop charging it, then you just have an empty system. Faucet over here now, we're actually getting cold air coming out of it. It was taking a charge, but it wasn't doing nothing. The fuse was blown. So, just coming around, boys. Like, I don't even know what got into me on this one. This truck turned out slick. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially revived a nearly 500,000-mile third-gen truck. Fresh interior, fresh paint job, and overall this truck handled the test of time very well. Basically, we just had to do a good service, thorough investigation on hard parts, couple electrical issues. This thing is back on the road, living a new life again. I have several other videos on this, but at this point in time, the new owner has already taken possession of this truck. So don't even ask us for a sale, because I'm pretty proud of this one. Happy with how it turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. See you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.